when you're feeling upset, when you're feeling depressed, sad, frustrated because this situation happened and it was unexpected, or it hit you bigger than you thought it was going to hit you, so it threw you off, and now you're no longer in the flow state. So when life gets to me, my number one goal is to get back into the flow state. And we're not controlling our thoughts, more so we're redirecting the energy. Because when you're upset, what happens is you're constantly scanning. You're like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that. And that's your mind constantly looking for reasons why you suck, reasons why this situation sucks. And you're just constantly reiterating it, going through it. By meditating in that state, not thinking of anything, just focusing on your breath, and just keep doing that. Focusing on your hands touching the chair right now, or rub your fingertips together. Focus on that sensation. By doing that, you're redirecting your thought to something that is current and eliminating the compounding nature of that negative thought by focusing on what's here and what's now. And as you keep doing that, all of a sudden you realize, whoa, I'm out of that weird state I was in, and now you're back into the flow state. And once you're in the flow state, happiness is a byproduct of the flow state, or bliss is a byproduct of the flow state. And it takes a lot of practice to get to this point, but I know a lot of people who watch this tend to meditate. A lot of people who watch this understand what it feels like to be in the flow state on a regular basis. And so that should be the number one goal when you're feeling upset, when you feel like things aren't working anymore. At one point, I feel like I was manifesting all this stuff, and now all of a sudden you feel like you can't manifest anything. Maybe you were delusional. Maybe it's all bullshit. And that is just your analytical mind constantly scanning for proof that, yeah, life sucks. So your number one goal is to get out of it. And by getting out of it, how you get out of it is to meditate, is to refocus your attention on something that is current, something that is present. And you can't do it by saying, I'm going to become calm, I'm going to be zen now, I'm going to do this, I'm going to meditate. No, just do it. Just meditate. Take a deep breath and focus on the air going through your nose, and breathe out, and try to visualize that. Focus on your hands, the sensation of your fingertips rubbing together, or your hands touching the side of the chair. Focus on something that is currently happening right now. And it's just meditative techniques. And these things will realign you as long as you keep reeling it back in. So what happens is you'll do that, right? You'll meditate, and then all of a sudden you start thinking of it again. Reel it back in and keep doing that. Make it a habit. And then eventually, depending on how intense that situation was for you, it'll take days, or it'll take hours, or even seconds. I mean, it really depends on how long or how many times you've practiced, and how good you are in terms of reeling it back in and meditating. But yeah, when times are tough, reel it back in, get into the flow state. That should be your primary focus. And also, I got a new video that just dropped, and it's about this too shall pass. So that's a good thing to reiterate, is that this too will pass. You know, if you're feeling upset, that situation will eventually go away, like all things do. And my videos are not just videos you watch. These videos are propaganda. it's up to you. Do you want the news to rewire your mind and to put propaganda in your mind that makes you feel insecure, that makes you always judge and compare yourself to other people? Or do you want to intentionally rewire your mind and put propaganda in your mind that'll put you in the flow state, that'll make you more aligned with who you are as an individual and not be scared of judgment from other people, and to just dive in, take the leap of faith, and trust that whatever you're doing naturally is who you're meant to be? And that's what my content is for. That's what these videos are for. It's meant to be rewatched because it's meant for you to actively, consciously be the director of your life. But yeah, hope you guys like this video. If you do, let me know. If you don't, let me know in the comments down below. Take it easy, guys. Hope you have a good day.